What up, gamers? Welcome back to Kaboom.
Kaboom, kaboom!
We're back with yet another exciting video for you. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And your mom might just let you play on your Xbox all day long. Do you love our channel? Support us now. Get your Kaboom membership and get cool badges, emoticons, and infinite luck in return. From super angry moms throwing their kids out of the house to insanely hilarious ones walking in with questionable clothing on livestream, we have listed down some of the most fun incidents when streamers got surprised by their moms. Or the other way around. Mom walks in on Graffitiedsun. One section of Twitch that never ceases to amaze us with some super weird stuff all the time is just chatting. I mean, you'd find streamers doing all kind of random stuff, and pulling some stupid stunts just to get people to donate to them. And while I'm not a big fan of all of this, some of these clips from just chatting are flat out hilarious. Just take a look at our first clip where the son tries to get people to donate by doing some weird paintings on his upper body. But this all gets super awkward when his mom finds him half naked in front of a camera. His mom was literally convinced that her son was into some shady business that includes satisfying weird fetishes for money for people online. I can only imagine what the conversation would have been like after the stream.
Stop. I'm very sorry. Are you crying? No, don't cry. No. Stop! Please stop. I'm very sorry.
Mom walks in on streamer being a weeb. The next clip on this list is a classic example of getting caught red-handed in an awkward, not what it looks like situation. Astro was playing some weird sexist anime game, rubbing on some mildly perverted anime girls while her mom walked in. I mean, the timing couldn't get any worse than this. Although we don't get to see her mom, I can totally picture her standing at the door, shockingly watching her kid being a total weeb. She didn't even say anything and just took off.
Oh my god!
While Astro tried explaining that it isn't what it looks like. But is it not? Check it out, guys.
What's this sticky stuff on me? Jesus. Hi, Mom. Wait, Mom, it's not what it looks like. I'm in big trouble.
Mom finds son in drag. Putting on a weird costume just for the sake of your audience, and, well, becoming a meme on the internet totally makes sense to literally anyone who watches live streams. But hey, don't expect your boomer parents to not get surprised when they find you in drag. That is exactly what happened to Professor Milk when his mom walked in with her pet bird just to find her son in a weird costume. You could tell how shocked and surprised she was, but nevertheless kept her cool while Milk explained how it was just for fun. Poor guy already knew what was going to happen as he told his friend before his mom even walked in.
I get real awkward in a second. I think my mom's gonna come in with a bird. Yep, here it comes.
Do you want me to not show the stream? Or
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
What?
What are you doing?
Oh,
There's like 40,000 people watching. It's okay, it's a
Yeah.
meme, alright? It's a joke.
Oh my
meme, Mom! Get out of my room!
see your side.
Mom walks on live stream in Undies. If you're living in a small house with little to no regard for personal privacy while trying to become a professional streamer, make sure to lock your doors during your live streams because you never know who would walk into your room, and how. The next streamer on this list finds himself in a rather awkward situation when his mom surprises him by walking into the room in her undies, having no idea that her son was live streaming. However, both their reactions were super hilarious and goes on to show the friendly bond between the two.
Mor for helvede. Du må da ikke gå på stream. Jeg skal nok stoppe. For helvede, mor. Godnat.
You're still here, right? Smash that subscribe button before we continue. Sweet mom catches kid playing CSGO. Streaming requires some long hours of playtime, especially when you're trying to build a sizable audience. And while it's not easy to dedicate all your time playing games, it just gets harder, especially if you're a kid. The next streamer on this list seems to have spent a little too long playing CSGO. However, instead of going all out on him, his mom calmly tells him it's time for him to stop. But the fun part is she wants him to get off the PC screen and instead get an iPad. I mean, really, Mom? However, I find this video to be sweet, so just go ahead and watch it.
What are you doing in here? Playing. Why do you always check on me like this? I'm streaming too, so it doesn't matter.
You've been on kill 'em up games all day and all yesterday,
Always, you used to buy me Call of Duty.
but you didn't play it much.
Yes, I did. I played it all the time.
Why don't you play iPad or come watch a movie with me?
Because I don't want to watch it.
Kid surprises his mom by paying her school loan. Now that we have seen a lot of streamers getting surprised by their moms in one way or the other, it's time we see some sons surprising their moms. But in a non-perverted way, of course. The next clip on this list shows a son surprising his mom by paying all her school loans with his earnings from Twitch. It's very heartwarming to say the least. I mean, just listening to his mother's response over the phone makes the whole experience so wholesome to watch.
And I'm giving you your Christmas present now that I couldn't give you. I mean, it's too late, Mom. All of your school loans are already paid for.
No, they're not, because you can't, wait a minute, how do you remember her name?
Because I do.
Wait a minute.
Angry mom yelling at her son during live stream. Whether you are a kid or a grown-up teen, when your mom tells you it's time to stop, you better listen to her. The next streamer on this list apparently ignored his mom's deadline to get off the PC and instead continued to live stream playing Minecraft. His mom got super angry and started yelling at him to stop playing and get off the PC because it's too late. But I guess he still has 3 minutes left of his deadline, so is he really wrong, Mom? You guys tell me down in the comments.
Yeah, Mom, Jesus
I've been asking
Christ.
you for half an hour to get off. Get off.
Alright.
It's been half an hour.
There's not been half an hour.
It has.
Nah, bro.
In 3 minutes, it has. Now get off.
That's not half an hour.
Get off.
Check out this video. It's specially selected for you. You'll like it.